Hi guys, what's up? Tim Queen here, and today we're going to talk about LinkedIn pages versus LinkedIn profile, what you can do with each of them, which one is better, and which one you should use when you want to generate more leads on LinkedIn. So let's get right into lesson number 1. LinkedIn pages, I have a great feature which you won't find on your LinkedIn profile. You can invite up to 100 people per month to follow your company page. This is incredibly powerful if you already have a powerful LinkedIn network. Or if your company has a lot of employees, you can invite all of your best customers to follow your page. So if, for example, one of your employees is connected to one of your customers, this person can add someone on your page, and another person can also add someone on your page, so you can get the best people from all of your team members to be invited for your LinkedIn company page. So you can really easily get the best of the best, and then later create maybe a lookalike audience based on those people following your company, which will be very powerful later if you're using LinkedIn advertisement to boost sales. Another very important factor where LinkedIn pages stands out and is much better than your LinkedIn profile, you get a ton of detailed stats. You can see exactly how many followers you're getting every day. You can get graphs, so you can see how is it changing every day. Do you get some days where you get like more people? You can see some trends there. Are some weekdays better than others in getting more followers? You get also very detailed audience profile and demographic statistics, so you can exactly know what kind of industries are your followers from, what kind of location are they based in, what are the job titles they're following. And this is really powerful in order for you to select the right criteria when you want to run LinkedIn ads at some point, so you know exactly what is your targeting profile to get more people to buy from you. And of course, you get very detailed content performance metrics that allow you to see exactly how many views each of your content shares has generated, how many likes, how many comments, how many shares did you get, and you have them easily accessible, so you can directly connect to the people who are engaging with your company content and get your sales team to reach out to them. That's a very powerful feature, and I highly recommend you check out this section in your LinkedIn company page statistics. Another really cool feature that you can only do on your LinkedIn company page is you can follow community hashtags. You can select up to 3 LinkedIn hashtags that you can follow with your page. The best part of this is when someone is searching for specific content types, they might get your company recommended in their search results. Another cool feature that you can use with LinkedIn community hashtags is that when someone is posting an engaging piece of content, LinkedIn will automatically notify you and give you the opportunity to comment on that piece of content, so you can join a conversation with your company, get people informed about your products and services, and get people noticed, and also grow your audience with potential customers. Overall, LinkedIn company pages are much easier to organize. They're basically built for larger corporations and larger companies with different team members. So they make it really easy accessible, so you can find all the people engaging with your content, so you can more easily reach out to them. If you want to fill a new position, you have the opportunity to create job postings on your LinkedIn company page, which is an incredible tool to get really high profile talent to apply for your next job opening. LinkedIn company page also make it incredibly easy to work hand in hand with LinkedIn ads. The both are a powerful team that can really boost your engagement and drive high quality leads for your business. You can create custom audience based on page behavior or on website tracking. You can boost and promote posts that are already doing well organically as a LinkedIn ad. So when you're checking out your analytics and you're finding this post has a really high engagement among just the right people that you want to have as potential customers, you can just give it another boost and rest assured that you will probably get similar results when you're boosting this as a LinkedIn ad. And one of my favorite features, last but not least, is the call to action button, a very powerful tool, because on your LinkedIn profile you have one button that you can configure any way you want, and you can link it to whatever you want. You could link this to an intake form, to a contact form, to your company page, to one of your other social media accounts. I highly recommend to link it to something like a lead magnet or a newsletter sign-up form, or where someone can request further information, such as downloading a white paper to generate leads. So whenever you're sharing content and someone is clicking on your company page, the first button they're going to click will lead directly to a way for you to capture leads. Those are things that you can only do with your LinkedIn company page. So let's have a look what you can do with your LinkedIn profile and why you might want to use your profile in addition to your LinkedIn company page. Your LinkedIn profile has a much higher organic reach when it comes to posting content on LinkedIn. Think about it like this. When you have like 1,000 followers on your LinkedIn company page and you have 1,000 connections on LinkedIn, your LinkedIn post might only get 100 views, while your LinkedIn post might get 1,000, 2,000 or 5,000 views. That's possible because LinkedIn company pages have a slight disadvantage when it comes to organic reach. LinkedIn is doing that on purpose because they want you to invest in more advertisement, while for people, they want to give people more reach to connect with each other. LinkedIn profiles also make it incredibly easy to be discovered by second and third level connections. When you're creating content and one of your connections is liking, commenting or sharing one of your content pieces, it will also be shown to some of their connections. And if someone of their connections is also liking, commenting or sharing, it will be shown to some of their connections. And this is how you get those high numbers in terms of organic reach. And you can't really compete with that. One of the biggest benefits of all, besides the organic reach, is that it's also much more personal when you have a face behind the post. Nobody really cares about if Microsoft is sharing some bit of information, but if Bill Gates is sharing a bit of information, there is a real person behind it, and people care about other people's personal opinions, personal thoughts, personal knowledge much more than they care about organization, companies and corporations. So just by the fact that there is a real person behind each LinkedIn personal profile, you get much more people to comment and to engage with it in a meaningful way, which also drives engagement, but also allows you much more research about who your potential customers are and to learn about them and to understand what they need and what they're looking for so you can better sell to them in the future. There is a huge number of content types on LinkedIn that you can share both on your personal profile and on your LinkedIn company page, such as text posts, photo posts, video posts, documents, events, you name it. But there are two content types, and the list is growing, of content that you can only post on your LinkedIn profile. The first one is called LinkedIn articles, and it's exclusively to LinkedIn profiles. This allows you to write very long articles where you can share a ton of information. You can embed videos, text, you can have unlimited external links in your articles, and it's a great way to get more content, more information out than a simple post on LinkedIn. Now, the second content type that you have only exclusively available at the moment is LinkedIn Stories, which allows you to share pictures and short 20-second video clips to your audience. This is the new hot and upcoming content type, and it will help you to dominate LinkedIn in 2021 when you can take full advantage of this type. One of the most powerful features that you can only do on your LinkedIn personal profile is you can send messages to other members on LinkedIn. As a company page, the only way for you to communicate with some of your followers is that you either use the comment function or you're getting one of your employees to reach out to a specific person. Personally on your LinkedIn profile, you can just connect to them, send them an invitation or send them an email, even if you're not connected to them. It's a really powerful way to have one-to-one conversations and to really quickly build trust with a potential customer and create more sales on LinkedIn. On your LinkedIn profile, you also have the choice between two types of connections. You can either connect to someone, that's the equivalent of being friends on Facebook, meaning you can send each other's messages completely for free. And the second type is you can have followers. On your LinkedIn page, you can only have followers. Followers are people who can see all of your content, who can comment, like, and share, but they have no ability to send you messages. So depending on your business and your particular niche, this might be a really powerful feature if you don't want to have too many people messaging you and you want to have a much more structured way where you have a lead intake form to qualify or pre-qualify potential customer before you start a one-to-one conversation. Your personal profile also allows you to have a featured section where you can either share some of your most engaging content or you can link to external sign-up forms. That's probably the most closest equivalent of having your call to action button on your LinkedIn page. You can share different pieces of content and make them clickable. So for example, you could link to an intake form on your website, link to a newsletter sign-up form, link to one of your social media channels, or some of your best content pieces that has been known to convert the highest number of people on LinkedIn. You also have another feature which is incredibly powerful for people doing freelance work who are looking for client work. They can share their expertise in the showcase services section at the top of your profile. That also makes it much more likely that your profile will show up in specific LinkedIn searches when someone is looking for an expert who can help them get a job done in a specific field or industry. Another thing that you only have on your LinkedIn personal profile is the ability to see who is visiting your profile. You can look up to 90 days of profile visitors if you have a LinkedIn premium subscription. That's like another great way to discover who is checking you out, who is potentially interested in your products and services, so you can connect to some of the people who look just like there could be a great fit and then build a one-to-one conversation with them. If you want to learn more about how to use both your LinkedIn company page and your personal profile and all the personal profiles of all of your team members and employees to generate high quality leads on LinkedIn, you should check out my LinkedIn Accelerator program, where I teach you my complete lead generation system on LinkedIn, how you can create content for a laser focused audience, how you can get tons of people to follow you, then to engage with your content and ultimately self-qualify themselves and buy your products and services. So I'm going to put the link down in the description and into the pinned comments below. Definitely check this out. Also, let me know in the comments below which one do you think is more powerful, LinkedIn company pages and LinkedIn profiles, and why. And if you want to get more videos like this, also make sure that you smash the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and I see you in the next one. Bye.